that's really not a big issue. I think once I get that done, and I can just rake that up in that neck, and then there'll be a triangle shaped piece here that I can just rake, and then I get everything in this field in the windrow. When I start over there on that field on that side of the ditch, I'm probably not going to have too much trouble with wind in it. I don't think anyway. I might be able to rake it all up and go back and get the baler and bale some more. I didn't put it away anyway. Where he's at, it's not quite a quarter of a mile away. This field, and I'll try to remember to put it in here, is a field that I have a picture. I have the picture of a picture of my grandpa and two of his brothers making hay down here, and the field is behind them. They would have been down there by the road, maybe right over in there. And the field behind them is all in stacks of hay. Back before they used a baler, they used a pitchfork and a bull rake and made them into piles that they called stacks. And they usually would pack them down so that the wind would blow them off, and they fixed them up that way so they could pull a wagon up next to them and load them on a wagon and haul them to a baler, stationary baler, or something like that. Or they would just feed them out of the stacks. You can take a pitchfork and pick that up. There's some people that don't want to pay to have a baler and stuff like that are doing stuff like that again. They'll have a mower and a rake, which is easy to come by, an old mower and an old rake, and mow it all down, rake it up in windrows, and then they fix them up a kind of a bull rake that goes on their front loader. They can run through the field and pick it up till that bull rake gets good and full, and then take it and pile it all in one spot, or put it in their barn or whatever. And that's just not much of an option for me. When we go to putting up hay, we got to put up, I'll put up usually around a couple 100 tons for me. And Scott's usually right in there too, and then Dakota has to put up some. When you go to talking about that much and having to move it, baling is what we're having an old baler for us, or two. Any of y'all that's watched my videos and watched me driving around my place there very much will notice there's 4 of these old balers like we're using that are sitting outside. And I bought them. I thought one of them I'd be able to fix up, and when I got to working on it, it had shafts in it that was bent, and I didn't want to change those. It gets pretty involved in some of that. So we just use those for parts. We actually took the whole pickup attachment off of one of them and put on that baler that he's using over there. And because they have a cam roller track that they use to guide your teeth and make your teeth point the right way and everything, and that cam roller track had wore out on the pickup that was on that baler. And they're a little more difficult to replace. We would have had to take one apart and steal the cam roller track out of it, so we just changed the whole pickup assembly off, put a different one. We don't usually bale this field this way. Usually we're going north and south because I was trying to keep the wind from blowing our windrows all over. But usually this field's baled the same way it was plowed, which is east and west. And it is maybe a little bit more rough this direction, but not a great deal. Well, I'm about to get to going here. He probably got another bale to make before he gets over here, but I'll be ready when he does, and we'll give this another try. Well, I got 2 windrows here. And I got a little seam over there. Scuffs on the other side of the ditch. Finishing up that little corner. Then we got another little corner over there. Got a few windrows left in it. We'll be done here. So. Yeah. Kind of getting like that. I don't know what time it is. I bet it's every 6 o'clock. But we're just about to get done here, maybe. I bet somebody want to know how many bales there are. Well, let me consult my monitor. Where's my monitor? Tell me nothing. Huh. I guess I'll just have to do them like Johnny does his cows. I don't know how many of them's there. Count them things.